Oh, I'm back. Blood work. Huh? That's my blood work.
Hi, Sky.
Morning. Figured out. Wait.
Okay, I think we are live. Wait for George to start the recording.
Okay, good morning. Well, we are live. Super excited because we have a great call today. We have a great call with the leadership today, yesterday, and Nilbert is going to go through the promotions and announcements. And probably we can go even a little more into strategy. Although as soon as you see this, you're going to see that the strategy is very simple anyway for everything that's going to be presented. Okay, Nilbert, the floor is yours.
Okay, thanks, George. We recording already? Yeah?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, awesome. Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Uh, so like George mentioned, instead of like doing the usual like topic that we were going to cover on Tuesdays, we want to share with you a lot of exciting information from a corporate meeting we had yesterday. A lot of good stuff, a lot of exciting stuff that's coming out. But before we get into that, we have a lot to cover, but let's just get two quick shares. If anyone wants to share real quick, we'll just get two quick shares to start off the morning. As you know, we love hearing exciting stuff. Anyone wants to share? Let's do like two quick shares and then we'll get right into it.
Hi, Nilbert.
Hi, Sky.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great. So what I would like to share is, well, first of all, I don't really get to come on the live, so today is kind of a gift. So that's a big share. But really, what I want to share is actually how much belief. I know yesterday I listened to all the recordings, and so that's also so great that you guys do that. But I really wanted to put out there how much belief I came back from conference with, and a lot in part from Nilbert and Lovey. And when Nilbert asked me to be on the opportunity call in the middle of July, and I did that, that just really helped my confidence. It has grown my business, and I'm just really grateful. So that's my share. Thank you.
Thank you, Sky. That was a very heartfelt share. Thank you so much for that. Anybody else? Okay.
Nobby has her hand up.
Oh, there. I didn't see it. Thanks, George. Hey, Lovey, go ahead.
George, hi Nilbert, hi everybody. Good morning. Just really quickly, I just have my proud friend moment here. What Sky did not mention is she just hit 1 star. So I'm super proud of her. She's been hosting like countless sip and samples, always showing up with drive and heart. I mean, she's been such an inspiration. You are really amazing, Sky. And I know you're out there on your own. And so we love you so much. And we're just so excited to see where this journey is going to take you. I just wanted to give a quick shout out.
Oh, so sweet of you.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Thank
Lovey.
you.
Congrats, Sky. 1 star already. Yes, that's amazing.
Next,
Join the
Okay.
next
stars.
stop, the moon.
There we go. There we go. All right. I'm going to share my screen because we have a lot of stuff to cover from yesterday's corporate meeting we had. So first of all, again, a lot of updates and some big news upcoming to close off the year. Okay, first one I want to share with you is this is what the company's putting out as really a kind of like our new company standard. Okay, so you know how everyone's been sharing the app, right? And I believe I'm not sure if she's on. I can't see everyone. If Susan's on, Susan Walker, she's been number one in sharing the app, I think, with the company. So sharing the app really grows your business, right? So the new company standard, if you can develop this into a habit, you will see amazing results with your business. Just 3 exposures a day with your 3 app. What does exposure mean? Like sharing from your app, right? Just 3 exposures a day. Just think about it. How hard is it to do 3 exposures a day from your app, right? Just three. That already equates to 90 or more in a month, assuming you do more than 3 shares, some of the days. This daily discipline will definitely result in exponential growth, right? Yeah, I mean, this is true. Everyone can do it, but it's so easy not to do it as well, right? It really takes willpower, like for you to really be conscious and be intentional, right? If just imagine if you and like at least just 10 of your teammates are doing this, how many shares is that? What if you or 20 of your teammates are doing it, depending on how big your organization is, right? So 3 a day, daily actions that create massive results. And it's so easy. The company made it so easy for us to share with the app. I hope everyone here is using the 3 app, right? Even if you're using the free version, but if when you upgrade to the professional version, it definitely gives you a lot more capabilities, right? Okay. So this is what, doing three. So this one is 3 and 30. Okay. Again, our theme here is like, threes, right? So first 3 shares from the app a day. So take a look at this. What if you can enroll 3 people in a month, every month? Just three, right? And in a 30-day period, you enroll 3 people, right? Personal enrollments, right? Imagine what that could do over the course of the year, right? 3 and 30, right? So 3 times 12. But if you're doing it by yourself, if you get three every month times 12, that's 36 new enrollments. But then we know it doesn't stop there, right? Because we're all about duplication. So you're teaching those new people to do their 3 and 30. Can you imagine where your organization is going to be if you follow this rhythm right here, this consistency, right? So what the company is teaching us is really to develop good habits, right? Good habits in how to grow our business, right? That's what I love about this company. Yes, they give us all the tools, but it's not like, okay, here are the tools, here are the resources, go grow your business. They really actively teach us techniques, teach us habits and all that really help everyone potentially grow their business, right? Let's see. The Global Brand Ambassador Facebook group. George, if I'm not mistaken, so there is a Facebook group that's like the Global Brand Ambassador. I believe Justin Call mentioned it yesterday. We can just look it up in Facebook and ask to be added to it, and then the usual stuff. It's like it's probably a closed group, so they'll ask you a few questions. If you can answer them, like I think it'll ask for your brand ambassador ID and all that to verify you, and then you can join the group. If there's anything that's inaccurate, George, just feel free to jump in. Okay.
Yeah, we are gonna have. I'm gonna set the link in a second, but you can do a search on Facebook and the global. Yes, they are gonna ask you for your ID number. Obviously, they want to make sure that we don't have spies coming in.
Right.
And a few questions. It's not like a questionnaire or anything like that. But yeah,
Yep.
it's going to start being active starting yesterday, actually. That means that you're going to start seeing posting. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes.
Didn't want
Yeah.
to
No. Thank you, George. So far we got 3 in a day. Share with the app. 3 and 30 to build like a boss. Right. Okay. Exciting stuff. I know this one is short fused. Okay, it's so short fused because they just announced it yesterday. But corporate, led by Daniel, believes that, as you know, in our industry, spring and fall are our strongest times of the year, right? So we're moving into fall, right? So they want to start it off with a leadership meeting in Las Vegas. okay, to basically set us up for success for the fall season. So it's going to be on September 26th and 27th. More details are going to follow on that as to where they're going to do it and what hotel. But block your calendars already if, you know. Now, here's the thing. A good question was asked yesterday during the corporate meeting. Okay, well, we're going to have a leadership meeting. What minimum rank is required to attend this leadership edge meeting? Well, uh, Daniel explained that, okay, there are times when, okay, well, we need to be, people are saying, okay, we need to be 3 stars and all that because those are the leaders and all that. But this is what Daniel said. If you're in 3, if you're a brand ambassador and you're building this, guess what? You are a leader. It is open to everyone, regardless of rank. Okay, it is open to everyone regardless of rank, and I I think that's amazing, right? So definitely you get yourself there, get your team as many of your team to be able to attend there. It's I believe that's a Friday, Saturday, right? So
Correct.
26th and 27th. And heck, it's Vegas. You guys can even make a weekend out of it and stay an extra day and run around Vegas or something, right? So more to follow on that one. And then of course, the 2026 leadership kickoff meeting in Dallas was already announced during convention. Now this one, if I'm not mistaken, this one, if they're going to go true to form from last year, this one is a 3 star and above meeting, right? 3 star and above, but each 3 star can bring a guest. Okay, that's what they did last year. Okay, so if they stick to the same platform, it'll be the same one for this year. So guess what? You can go either as a guest of a 3 star, right? But I think what's better is that you have so much time between now and January. Why don't get there as a 3 star yourself, right? And bring your own guest, right? That's the best thing, right? That's the best thing. And I'm so excited for this because last time they had it in Vegas, now it's in Dallas. I get to fly into Dallas this time. So really excited for that. Okay, so definitely work towards that. Get your team excited for these 2 leadership meetings. Remember what we always train and share here on the huddles, right? The next event is the best event. Get to the events. That's where you get re-inspired. That's what you can get re-motivated, right? And just proximity alone, proximity to the leaders, proximity to our CEO, the corporate team, to keep updated on everything that's going on, right? That's what inspires, that's what keeps us going. It's fuel to grow our business, right? So definitely, if your schedule allows it, I know kids are back to school and everything, but definitely, if you can be there, please be there.
Can I comment something really quick on the
Yes,
Leader
George,
Edge
please.
meeting? Okay, one of that meeting is different, or event is different from other events because it's leadership building. Something like that we created when we were in the platform before, when and our team was selling over $2 million a week, and eventually became the team that has the most people in that event. It was similar to the leadership edge. It's building leaders. That's why it's so different. It's not like the convention, etc. This is specific for leadership building. But anyway, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, thank you, George. Yes, yes, and really, it's to basically give us the tools, not only like physical or like digital tools, but also the leadership tools. It's mentorship at its finest. So
Correct.
definitely be there. And then, of course, what happened? What started yesterday was a lot of kids were back to school, right? So to get with the season, the company came out with our back to school packs, right? You have a choice whether, it's the wellness pack or the beauty pack, and you can read it right there. This is for North America only, right? And it's for limited time only. It's only good until the 7th of September. It started yesterday. It's already available in your back office and on the enrollment page. Let's see, you can read the details there. It's a $60 product introduction bonus for new enrollments. And you can use it to drive double core 3, which I will get to in the next couple slides. Again, something that's very exciting. And if you're a brand ambassador and you personally purchase this, right? The 200 CV goes towards your PSV travel incentive. Remember, we still have the promotion going to qualify for next year's trip, right? For the cruise to Turks and Caicos. So this will definitely go towards that. Time to restock, right? If you're running low on certain items, these are our basic wellness pack or a basic beauty pack. Really depends on where you want to go, right? So back to school packs, really a good addition to or good options, additional options for our new enrollees. So really exciting. And the double core builder bonus. So guess what? So we still have the core 3 builder and the core 3 promotion, right? That's good until December. Well, again, for the next 4 weeks until September 7, and this one is global. This one's not limited to North America. This one's global. They're bringing back the double bonuses, right? Double core 3 bonus, which means it's $200 instead of $100 for each core 3 that you're able to complete, and it's $600 for every core 3 builder bonus that you get. And just like before, the magic number is 3. You can do it up to 3 times. Okay. Now, since we are already doing the core 3 promotion, and then now they're putting the double core 3, a lot of good questions were asked yesterday, and I'm going to go over that right now. Okay. So there could be several different scenarios going on as they started promotion yesterday, right? And I love the way the company did this because they're so generous. They were really so generous about this because they are allowing us to double dip, right? What does that mean? Okay. For example, so scenario A and you can see that on the screen, right? Scenario A and scenario C are pretty standard. Like if you already, let's say prior to yesterday, let's say you had one enrollment already, you were one of 3 of doing your core 3, and then you finished the 2 today, right? That one only qualifies for the $100 bonus because that you started that building that prior to the promo. Okay. One of the requirements is that all 3 enrollments has to be within the enrollment period for you to qualify for the double bonus. Okay. Making sense so far, right? Okay. Now, here's the cool part about it, right? Scenario B, let's just say you enroll, same scenario, you enroll one enrollment before August 11, okay? And then you enroll 3 more during the enrollment period, right? So we're talking about 2 completions here, right? So since you already had one, when you enroll the next 3, so when out of the, let's say when you enroll the next 3, you complete that first one because you only needed 2 more, you get your $100 core bonus there. Okay, so that's already in the bank, $100. But then since you did 3, you did 3 enrollments during the enrollment period, the company is also going to give you your $200 double core bonus. So you basically double dipped. Isn't that amazing? Like, how generous is that, right? So for that scenario B, you're actually getting like 300 combined, right? Now, scenario C, again, that's very standard. If you get all 3 enrollments, let's say you didn't have any enrollments prior to August 11 and you start enrolling after August 11, then that's the usual core bonus of $200. Amazing, right? Really amazing. Okay. Um, I can't see the chat, so if you guys have any questions, I'm sure George is monitoring the chat. Okay, so we're gonna keep going through because we have a few more. Oh, actually, I guess that was it, huh? I thought there was a lot more. It was so exciting. Okay, call to action. All right, let's take advantage of double core 3 promotion over the next 4 weeks. So we have a lot of new tools to use, right? Okay, we already have the app. We have the back to school packs, so you can leverage those as additional options, right, for enrolling or for personal, restocking and all that. Okay, committing to 3 a day of sharing from the app, like 3 shares a day, and then enrolling 3 personal enrollments in 30 days as a minimum. Okay, as a minimum. If you get yourself, if you do this yourself and then you get your whole team to do this, combined, you'll be surprised at how fast and how big your organization can grow, right? And then staying plugged in to all the communication channels, like the global brand ambassador Facebook group that we mentioned earlier, the different WhatsApp groups, right? And of course, we have our own, our own local, like the shout and all that, and our huddles here. Okay. So, all right. Here are questions you can ask yourself. So, if you need help in figuring these out, you can definitely get with your upline, with your leader. Okay. Using the core three, because everything, if you just do the core three, you're basically just building your business as usual, right? But you're also getting all the extra cash from the core three bonuses, and you're also, in the background, without even realizing it, you're also qualifying for the cruise, for the trip, right? Because all those points add up, right? So all you need to do is really concentrate on doing the core three, and you're gonna get to your next rank. um, so questions to ask yourself: how many core threes do you need to complete your next rack advancement, right? If you don't know how to look in your back office and look at what you need to get to the next rank, get help from your leaders, get help from your upline or from your teammates. Okay, how many core three builders will you help develop get to the next rank? That's where the big money is, right? Because yes, you do your own core three, double bonus, $200. But let's say those three persons that you help, if you're able to do your core three starting yesterday, that's a minimum, okay, roughly, okay, because okay, 1,000 points between three enrollments, that's about a premium pack each. Average, right? It could be smaller pack, big pack, whatever, but the average is about a premium pack. Okay. Well, just counting the PIB on the premium packs, plus the $200 core three bonus, plus the one cycle you're gonna do if that's your first three enrollments, you're already looking at over $600 income right there. And if you help each of those three people that you enroll do their core three, because remember, it's all about duplication, right? If you help them do their core three, that's $600 for each of those persons that you help do the core three. I don't know about you, but that's what 6, 12, 1,800, right? Really a chance to the company already put the money on the table. It's only up to us to really basically earn it, right? How many back to school packs will get you to core three, right? You saw the back to school pack, how many PV it is. It's 200 PV, right? And it's I think one of them gets you. I think either option gets you a free collagen box if I remember correct, right? And I'm not sure. I think the trackers are already active. George, I'm not sure about this, but they did mention they were going to get the tracker active, I think, yesterday or today. Not sure if that's already on there, but once you start build, the tracker will already be active in the back office.
Yeah, there's Reddit yesterday.
Okay,
Since
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, they were the corporate team is on it. Now, a couple more things that they mentioned yesterday at the core three. I think this is pretty much it. I'm gonna stop share, okay? Yesterday at the corporate meeting is that, this is one company that really listens to our feedback. They really listen to the field. So basically what Daniel explained is that there are some like, whether it's promotions or some ways of doing things that we are going to keep with North America, because again, we have a North American market and we also have a Pac Asia market, right? And those two markets are not necessarily the same. So they may have promotions that are Pac Asia Pacific specific, and they will also have stuff going on here in North America that caters to our market. One of the things that they're going to do, they're going to have tiger teams, right? Tiger teams that they're going to put together to address specific issues. I love when Daniel mentioned that, I don't know if you guys know, tiger teams were actually started in the military. The military would have, like, certain would put together certain small groups of um, uh, personnel with specialized skills, depending on what skills they were looking for to address specific issues. Okay, so we're going to do that with three. They're going to assign or form tiger teams to address whatever whatever it is, like whether it's the back office, like how the back office runs or something like that. Depending on what issue they're trying to solve, they're going to put tiger teams together, and these tiger teams are going to be comprised of field, the field force, like us, like people from the field. So, who better to be on the tiger team than people that are actually working the field, right? I'm sure they're going to have probably, someone from corporate, part of the, mix of the tiger team. But the important thing is our inputs are being heard, right? Our inputs are being heard. Another thing I love about this company. George, did I miss anything else? I think there was so much stuff put out yesterday. I
No,
missed stuff.
you're perfect, perfect. As a matter of fact, one of the things that is some people were asking me, actually, I have a text message that somebody just sent me. Okay, how do we get those people that we are going to be doing exposures? Very simple. Can I share my screen, Nilbert? It's okay
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah.
because I know it's your call. But
No, please.
oh, okay. I'm going to go really quick on that because it's really simple. Let me go to my share screen. Let me take out my video because God, that distracts me all the time. All right. Start broadcast. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down really quick because that this is very, very important. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. This is how you are gonna be sharing, getting the people. What the list? People that you connect. Connections. Any connection, and the connection could be could be your phone. B, one-on-ones. Even if you send a text just to remind you or to somebody that you are talking to, you send a text when I mean a text, you send a message from the app, that counts. People that you are talking on the phone, that this is the connections, what you do every day. Activity. Oops, I don't know why I move. Oh, activity. Okay, now the two, what you do in social media, and that's what you are doing with the AI app. That's now side. No, make sure remember that now side is different. No, this is to post every time that you post and somebody like it. Every time that somebody like or comment, just make sure you send a text to the person. What do you like? Let me send you let me send you a message, and then you send the message from the app. And those two ways, you consistently you are going to have more than three people to be connecting every day. Yeah, and why it's so important, because by creating that kind of activity within yourself, you are sharing with your team. Your team is going to start following up what you're doing. That become duplication, and that's so important that we remember. It's very simple, because if somebody say, where are we going to get those two names? Well, the people that we connect every day, the one-on-one, the people that is on our phone that we are connecting, social media, the people that we are posting all the time with Now Site, etc. All the people we are responding, the people that like it, the people that's the people that we are sending those messages from our phone. And we are going to be talking about more of this through the next 30 days. We are not going to stop today because it's so important that you do that. And this is going to help you, by the way, by the time you go to the event that we had, the Leadership Edge. You're going to be on fire, and your ranks are going to be started increasing. And by the way, you can have a great holiday. We are talking about December already. Yes, I am, and Thanksgiving and etc. But I just wanted to go through that really quick. Okay, I'm out of it. This. Okay, Nilbert, go
No,
ahead. Let me
what George
restart it.
mentioned was right on the money. Speaking of money, we're holiday season. Everyone needs, that extra cash for holiday, right? There's increased expenses for holiday, all the gifts and all that. So definitely, it's perfect timing. And again, our fall, summer was a little tough. Everyone knows that in our industry, summer's a little tough. A lot of people are on travel, right? Because the kids are out of school and all that, so it's hard to get a hold of some of our prospects, our contacts, or whatever. But fall is everyone's back home, everyone's back in school. It's when we get an uptick in our industry, right? So time to really take advantage of it. And the best way to do it, okay, the company is definitely setting us up for success. All right. We have these promotions going on. The double core three is like it's huge, right? It's huge. And then, the new back to school packs to add as options for our enrollment packs. And then to kick it off with a leadership edge meeting. And again, as George mentioned, this will be very leadership focused. So they're going to put out, we're going to hear from our leaders, our 6 stars, our 5 stars and 4 stars and all that. We're going to hear from them about, different leadership skill sets. So, definitely, again, I know it's very short notice, short notice, because it's what, just about a month, less than 2 months away, technically, right? But if you can definitely get there, I would recommend that you get there, and get as many of your team to be on there. Uh, Rarely does a leadership meeting be open. It rarely is it open to every single person, regardless of rank, right? So definitely get there. Okay. And then this will set us up for a strong fall season. And then what does that set us up to? That as many 3 stars as possible so we can max out going to the Dallas event in January. Okay. Again, there are 2 ways to get there, either as a guest of a 3 star or as a 3 star. So if you're asking me, definitely better to go there as a 3 star so you can bring your own guest, right? So,
I agree.
okay. Does anyone have any questions? I think we have a few minutes to get some questions.
Yeah, or any comments, questions, comments, excitement. Go ahead.
I do. I have a question. You guys mentioned some sort of global Facebook group, and I did not pick up the name.
I believe it's the Global Brand Ambassadors.
Yeah, let me find the link. Hold on a second. Because
Thank you.
I say I was going to post the link and I forgot. Let me go really quick. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's global. Yes, Ambassador. Hold on a second.
George, isn't it the same Facebook group that they're posting all the recognition, or is it a different group?
I think it's the same one that they're putting
Yeah,
the
I think it's
recognition
the
there.
same one that we're
Yeah,
already
it's
in.
the same one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to find the really quick this. Okay. All right. Facebook group. Da-da-da. By the way, you can find the links in your
In Facebook.
app, and now side they have a place where it say onboarding.
Oh, okay.
You can find the links there, but I'm gonna give you to the link right now. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. I'm posting on the right side, and it's there on the chat. On the
Thank
chat.
you.
You see it.
Thank
Yep.
you.
And Jackie asked, what's the January dates for the Dallas event? It's the 9th to the 11th.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Mhm.
And by the way, I post on the right side, you see also a little picture of Christmas in August. I don't know if you saw that.
All right. Yeah, I think that's about wraps it up, George. I'm going to turn this back over to you.
Yeah, before we go, if anybody else has a comment or a question.
I have one question. It's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Good. When you go to the 3 app and you want to share information, whether it's a video or flyer or whatever, I want to share that to the individual's phone number. There's 3 choices. One is their phone number, one is a social messaging app, and then the third choice says copy with a shareable link and get notified when it's viewed. Which one of those would I bump
Any
to
of
share
them,
to their phone number?
any of the with the one that say for the phone number, that's what the one they use for the phone number. Yeah, because yeah, the other ones go to the email or different place. But the best is the phone number because you want to send a text message.
All
Send
right,
text
that's it.
messages. Yeah. Text messages are open like 60% more than an email.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey George, can I ask a question?
Hi, Michelle. Yes, go ahead.
How are you?
Excellent.
Good. Hey, I thought on the new app we were supposed to have where people locally were posting their events. So we could go to a calendar and say like, hey, I have some people in Orlando or Chicago, but I don't see that they're ever being added to a calendar. Is that something that is or is not happening?
Individuals have to, the company doesn't add those calendars. We have to add it.
Okay,
If you
so
have
that
if you
means
have something in your area, for example, then you post it there and it's going to appear. Obviously, nobody's posting yet because
yeah.
it's, yeah,
Okay, just checking because I would love to share events with everybody. So when we have new ones coming up, but I do, all of us, it would be helpful. So
yeah, we
excellent.
have to, we are not used to probably that's something that when we go on Friday talking about the social media is something that I'm going to cover. But yeah,
Okay,
we have to post our own events. Yeah,
excellent. Thanks, George.
you're welcome.
George, there was a question from my link, and I wasn't sure. You probably know this better on the app. Does the prospect need to have opened a document or video we share from the app for that to count as a share?
I'm not 100% sure. Probably, let me tell you why probably yes, because they want to make sure that it's for real. And if nobody open it, they don't know if it's for real. Although again, because if you send it on text, that's why it's so important to send it on text. You are going to have much higher percent of opening than if you try to send it a different way. But I'm not 100% sure of that. I'm going to ask, but I had the feeling that yes, has to go through. And that way it counted as a real message. That's what
George,
I feel. Is that I'm going to ask anyway.
just a statement, I guess. Like last night, I was with a new BA, and so being able to say things like, we're having a leadership event, and now that you're starting with us, you're one of my leaders. Let's get you registered. So using, the power of like, we see you as a leader coming up in the company, I think like that can really make a difference in them. And they need to get their plane tickets now, or it's going to cost them double. So let's get our plane tickets, and that next event will be huge.
Yeah, actually, I like that because when you are connecting with a new person and you say, oh, you're one of the leaders and choosing, I want you to, let's do this together. We have an event in Las Vegas. And by the way, it's in Las Vegas. We're going to have fun too. Always say that because you never know the personality. And now if it's an analytical person, yeah, Las Vegas, we are not going to get distracted to that. We are going to go right into business. But yeah, it's a great idea. Thank you, Shannon. Anybody else? Okay, seems that Nilbert, you did a great job. We don't have too many questions. But you can see this again on the recordings. And we are going to be touching on this every day for the next, maybe for next 3 years, because those are basics that we are going to be using all the time, all the time. Thank you very much. And again, by the way, the reason they are using the app is because for us, for you, for us, the app showed that we really are engaging. We can say a lot of things, but if nobody's getting the information, that means it seems that we are not engaging with anybody. It's a good way to measure ourselves too. But anyway, I just wanted to add that, and I love about the promotions, and again, we are just at the beginning. So many cool things are going to keep happening through the year. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. And Nilbert, again, great job, and thank you, everybody. Super excited myself, and I talk to you later and have an amazing day. Let me see. Yeah, no messages. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks,
Thank you
y'all.
so
Have a
much.
good day.
Bye
See you
bye.
soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.